Family and Human Services program. I was proud to answer immediately. Case study. Yes, case studies FHS has trained us and has enriched our learning experience with many case studies, and I will carry on into my future journeys. This is one of the case studies. If you know who it is, please share with everyone. This person born in 1879 in Ulm, Germany. When he was young, he was very shy and quiet, and he did not talk. So his parents were very concerned, and many times they brought him to see doctor. However, the doctor did not find anything wrong with him. One day when he was 4 years old, when his mother was serving dinner, he says, the soup was too hot. So everyone in the family were very surprised and says, wow, why had not you say anything up to now? The young boy responded to his father, up to now, everything has been fine. This person growing up and loved math and science. He became one of the genius of the world, one of the most famous scientists in the world. You may know who it is?
Albert Einstein.
Yes.
Albert Einstein.
Yes, not Albert Einstein. Thank you for Albert Einstein's childhood story. Because of his story, I believe that there are many more Albert Einstein in our community, that we had not recognized. But with our inputs, we would bring more and grow more and raise more Albert Einstein. With exception, maybe there are more example, Henry David Thoreau, or maybe they are Stephen Jobs or Bill Gates. But yes, I believe Albert Einstein in our community. So, thank you for the Family and Human Services. Thank you for everyone joining me here today. My senior project is building the math skill for children with communications disorders. And I've been working with the early childhood care, and the classroom that I've been working with is using communication classrooms. So everyone, probably many of us know that using early childhood care is the agency provides early interventions and early childhood education for children with disability and their families. And using communications classroom goal is the enhance student desires in learning and improve their language development, both receptive and receptive. So, the reason why, because study has shown us blending mathematics is a very important curriculum, and we do enhance children not in just social development, cognitive language development in children. And the class that I work with are students from 2 to 5 years old who's diagnosed with communication delays. And so with my particular project, I focus on helping the children with cognitive, fine motor, and language developments. So I wonder if someone can volunteer and come in here happy, and I was happy to show you how the project would work. Please, thank you. So, Katie, can everyone in the back see Really? Yes. So these are colors. Any color you like. Greens. Okay, ladies. That green is your favorite color? I like green too. You can play it any role you want, whether kids or whether adults. So, my borrow greens. Katie, let's read the number with please. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good enough. 5. And then next, Katie, which of these numbers are the similar number on the strip? Yes, that number 3. Good job. Now, Katie, let's find 3 greens and put in here. Very nice. Very nice, Katie. And do you know what shape of the green is? Square. You see square? It is square or triangle when the two slides not the same side. Let's do it again. It is square or triangle? Square. It is squares. It is square or it is rectangle? Rectangle. Good job. So we just learned rectangle and that 3 rectangle. Thank you very much. You may come back. And so that's one of the examples that I follow by following the theme of this curriculum. This curriculum has already existed in the classrooms and each topic represents for 1 month. Even though there is 10 topics for 12 months, but because during the summer we combine 2 topics in 1 month. So this curriculum has already existed. Following this curriculum, I create a math activity in order to implement this into the students. So what did I do is that first step I do some research because with the curriculum development they are more easy to create the activity. However, with children with communications and cognitive delays, we need to have a research phase that it matches with their development. Second step, I did was that I create an activity based on the development. So as you see, that is example one of the activities. And let's go back. So, for example, mods is the construction. The topic is construction, and that, for example, teach them how to build a house, how to build a building, bricks. Is the focus on construction and all the activity related to maths. So, the third step is the list of the vocabulary and material, because there are some limits of vocabulary that we got to understand in children in order to teach and apply it to them, and then also incorporate the fourth step is incorporate the lesson into the theme in order to share with the teacher and the speech language pathologist. So that is one of the examples that it just happened. Thank you. The benefits. So benefits is parallel benefits. The first benefit, as we know, is obvious, is that to benefit student learners and teacher and professionals who work directly with students and as well as the program developers and policymakers. So these are some studies of the benefits of from teacher to and professional to students as well as survivors. So it's enhance the students' natural interest. and strengthen children problem solving and reasoning process. Because the mathematics curriculum and the teaching practice is on to help children with cognitive language social developments. With the program developers and policymakers is help to provide the necessary resource and create more effective learning and lesson plan to help our children. With the during the time, yes, everyone. If we are FHS students, we know the senior term is a more busy term in our studies. However, I feel that I has able to follow the guidelines of FHS program to finish this, and by doing this, I revise many times with the research and activity to map the guidelines. And one more elements within that there are many over resources available to apply for our broadcast. My hopes of the broadcast is that to benefit first to our children as in the classrooms, and if in the future there are it can be evaluated and can be used in the different early childhood teachings, and then it also have to learn more and engage children into mathematics. So after working and after interning as using communication in the classroom, I had dedicated us. I'm really passionate in children and nothing to help to make more and benefit them more in the futures and continue my ambition in higher education, and that's for my plans. I hope to not just only help our children learning, but also this is one of the factors that I wish has been long time that I hope to go back with education can help me to become an effective member in our communities. Something that I do beyond myself. To finish this senior project, I would like to share with you another case study that I have been learning at my classrooms. When as the 4 years old kids coming to the classroom trial with, and 4 years old, what he enrolled into the communications classroom to work, develop his language skill, as well as social, emotional interaction. But can you believe in 4 years old, he can, if you mark this 4 digits number, any random number, 4 digits, he can read to you any of that number. For example, like 1,820, 2,040, any of that number, he can randomly mark and he can read that. Besides that, he can read, if I show him any of this word, he can read that in 4 years old. And that is something that has made me believe there are more other aspects that we want to give attention to them and to their family to support them in the role in factories. Thank you for the Family and Human Service programs. I am very grateful that I've been in this program in the last 2 years. I have learned and grown so much. Thank you for the early childhood care. Allow me to learn and work with children in the last 2 years as well. Especially my co-host, you are so wonderful that I feel home, I feel family, and on my advice supervisor, everyone in the my little son. Thank you very much.